Chrissy Swan Show.
I am a very, dedicated music nerd.
You're the modern day Molly Meldrum, but a woman.
Well, I'm really not. I don't know that much, but what I do know, is he okay?
I don't think so.
I tell
Guys,
you
stop.
what, every time I walk past a ladder, I
Same.
do the sign of the cross.
And I think of that man.
So do I.
Okay, pushing on.
Okay, back to it. I saw something on Instagram and it blew my mind because I know Richard Marx. He had a song called Hazard, which I was supposed to play a grab off for you because you won't have it. Or should have known better. Should have known better. Do you know it? Now I'm a prisoner to this man. Richard Marx with an X.
Should've known better. Had to fall in love with you.
Do you know it?
Yeah.
Okay. Classic 80s guy and a massive superstar.
Okay.
He sat down with that gross Bert Kreischer, put a shirt on, mate, did the podcast and...
We get it. You got a dad bod.
Yeah, and we don't need to see it all the time. We trust you. Anyway, he sat down with him, did a podcast with Rick Springfield, dead. Anyway, he said that he did the backing vocals for Lionel Richie's All Night Long.
All night long, all night, that's me. all night long, all night, that's me.
So, of course, I had to go straight to the song and see if I could hear him. That's Lionel.
Wow.
Richard Marx.
I just assumed Lionel had done the other bit too.
So did I. I always assumed that the main guy did the backing vocals. Jack, I was up until all hours putting together this segment for you, which is going to blow your mind.
Have you got more?
I've got more.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so you know the song by Elton John called Nikita. This was when he wasn't out of the closet yet and we all had to believe that he was married to that Russian woman, Renee.
What a
Come
time.
I mean, how naive were we?
This makes me feel like I'm on holiday, this song.
It was about the Russian war or something. It was the Russian theme.
Got it.
Anyway, at the end, there's this soaring vocal and I always thought it was Elton John. Listen. Okay. Wait.
Gorgeous.
It's not Elton. Do you know who that is?
No, tell me right now.
Play the next grab. It's my man, George. Michael.
Wow.
Now listen to it back and you'll hear it.
Oh, wow. That's sick, Swanee. I love that.
Isn't it great?
Okay, give me one more. Give me one more.
One more. All right. Okay, you're going to love this. Britney, Piece of Me. Sounds like this. Tune. What a song. Magical. You know, the great bit where it goes here.
Do you want a piece of me? Yeah.
Just keep listening.
You want a piece of me.
That's Britney.
It is not Britney.
That sounds like Britney.
You're going to lose your mind when you find out who it is. Play the next secret button.
He's a bloody Robin.
It's your girl, Swedish superstar Robin.
My queen.
Listen to it back. The second one you can hear, it's her.
God, I love this song so much. One second. Okay.
This one, next one. Listen.
You want a piece of me.
Right.
You can hear it. Now, Jack, I was up until all hours. I have a full dossier. This is going to be a
You
regular
do.
reveal.
You're like Mel B on The Masked Singer with that thing.
Except I actually wrote this.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
About to blow your mind again.
Yes, we did this at this exact time last
Yeah.
week. If you missed this last week. Make sure you grab the podcast. It's where Swanee runs through surprise artists doing the backing vocals on some of our favourite songs.
And now it's all I can hear. Like I was walking around the building and Nova, in case you don't know, has Smooth in it as well. And we have one day Nova songs, next day Smooth songs. And I was listening to it. Do you know Sheila E., The Glamorous Life? She wants to lead a glamorous life. She don't need
No.
a man's touch. Yeah, great song. Anyway, I'm listening to it going, that's Prince doing the backing vocals. Sure enough.
You were right.
I was right.
Far
Now
out.
I've tuned my ear to it, see. And you are going to love these. I mean, the first one is quite obvious, right? So Justin Bieber was king of the world at one stage. And he took, he was given an Ed Sheeran song. So Ed Sheeran wrote this. Not everybody would know that.
No.
For all the times that you rain on my parade, and all the clubs you get in using my name.
And at the time, Ed said, I was so happy for him to have it because he was king of the world and I just feel like he would do a much better job than I would have. I'm not sure I agree. Ed would have sung it beautifully.
Yeah, I don't agree because that song is so obviously Ed Sheeran coded and it also doesn't really suit Justin. Like, I don't love that song.
Oh, do you? I
It's
love
by
it.
Justin,
I
right,
love
okay.
it, yeah. I love most things that Justin Bieber does.
So do I.
I'm what do they call it? A believer.
Believer.
Anyway, instead of just letting it go, Ed Sheeran he lent his backing vocals to it. He sings on the song as well.
Cause if you like the way you look that much,
Can you hear it?
baby, you
Yeah.
should go and love yourself.
You can hear it really
And
clearly
if you
now.
think that I'm still
Yeah, just at the back there, yeah.
holding on to something, you should go and love yourself.
He's the higher pitched one. in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've never picked that.
I know, and it's so obvious now. And we must have heard that 1,000 times. All right, let's do this one. Do you remember when my daughter Peg loved this Havana song? Havana. Oh, na,
I think
na.
of Peg every time I hear it. It's
Yeah.
Camila Cabello, yeah?
It is Camila Cabello. But listen to the little hey and hop in it. Maybe play it from the beginning.
Havana, ooh, na, na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh, na, na. He took me back to
It's all the way. It's all the way through it, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think it is?
It's obviously a dude.
Yes.
I'm just going to take a stab in the dark. Is
Ooh,
that
Imagine if you got it right.
Justin Bieber?
No, it is not Justin Bieber. It is this guy.
Ah,
Great
Pharrell.
Pharrell Williams. Yes, indeedy.
Gosh, the album that he had when this was out, was it Girl?
Yeah, I think it was.
It's a great
yeah.
album.
Remember he was like elevated to like the fashion, like the head of fashion from
Creative director of Louis Vuitton.
of Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Wow.
Menswear, I think. But he's a vibe. That man knows style.
Oh man, he is clever.
Give me
and
one more.
Knows how to.
Hey!
Let's go back in time. Do you remember Martika
Yes.
at all? Okay.
Purely from you talking about
Right.
Martika.
Well, she had this massive hit. Heart to heart.
Tune.
Fall down like toy soldier. Yeah. Right. So she was massive in the 80s. She originally started in like the Disney Club. Like,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was like the first generation of them before
Of that.
Britney and yeah. Anyway, I won't give away too much, but the very, very beginning, that sing-song bit that sort of
Yeah.
sounds like little kids singing, there is a very famous voice in there. Do you know who it is?
At the start of that bit there.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't.
It is her colleague from the old days.
What?
It's Fergie.
Really?
So Fergie is also from Disney. Did you know that?
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. What's her real name? We often
Stacey
Stacey,
Ferguson.
that's it. Yeah. So she was with Martika, as a little kid in the Mickey Mouse Club.
And did Martika fade away a lot earlier than Fergie?
Yes.
Her career?
Yes, I think she had like 3 songs and then it was lights out for
That is
Martika.
epic.
All right, I'm going back to the computer now to have a
Yeah,
listen.
you must.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's do a bit of a deep dive into backing vocals, shall we?
BVs.
This is the 3rd segment that I've put together and I'm obsessed.
People are loving it.
It's really fun. I've got a few surprises here for you. We're going to start by going way, way back. But have you seen Top Gun?
I don't think I have seen.
I believe this song is from it. You've Lost That Loving Feeling. So obviously people that are 100 years old know this, and then there's sort of people that are just normal old, and then I think it
Normal
came back.
old.
Yeah.
I love that reference. Just normal old.
You know this song though, don't you?
Yes.
Gone, gone. Ooh. So back in the day, there were sessions singers. Now this is the 60s, right? So almost 100 years ago.
Yeah, proper old.
And one of the most popular session singers was somebody who's become a household name but wasn't. And she sang on that song with the Righteous Brothers, who were just two guys.
Oh, that backing bit.
Keep listening.
That could be you.
It's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. It is.
Stop!
It's the great Charlotte Sarkisian.
I can feel something.
It is Cher.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sick. She sounds a little bit more feminine there than usual.
But also I've listened to that song 1,000 times, and I
Yeah.
always thought it was a man, but it's not. When you
Once
hear
you
it, you're like,
know.
oh my God, of course it's her with the only voice that
Can I
sounds like
say
that.
that I don't like that song? Like, obviously I love Cher, but I don't like that song. Like, it's a bit like...
Oh, this one. I thought you were going to say you don't like Believe. I'm like,
of course I like Believe.
Oh my God. What are your people going to say about that? Get out
My
of
rainbow
here.
sticker ripped off my car.
All right. Now, you know that all roads lead to somebody. Now, this is a Rihanna song.
You've given that away already.
Wait, she wrote it.
Who?
Taylor Swift wrote this song.
Absolute tune.
And everybody's watching now. Listen to this bit. Right? Now, we know that Taylor Swift wrote this song under a pseudonym with her then boyfriend, Calvin Harris.
Yeah.
But I did not know that ooh, ooh, ooh bit is actually my Queen and Saviour, Taylor Swift.
No.
Yes.
I swear that's Ree, though.
Not.
It sounds like Rihanna.
It's not. Can hear it now?
Yeah,
It's
you
her.
can. Wow.
Yes.
God, I love that song.
I love it
All right,
too.
give me one more, Swanee.
All right, now I was so surprised to hear that you are not fully across the amazing, legendary album Erotica by Madonna.
I really should have my rainbow sticker ripped off my car for this.
That is absolutely... You should go to jail for that.
Is there gay jail?
It's just jail.
Just jail.
Just jail. Anyway, this song, Just For My Love, is hot as heck. But there is a very famous backing vocalist who has lent his pipes to this. That's him. Oh, yeah, she's a dirty bird. And this song's 100 years old. That's how early she was being naughty. That,
yeah.
I always thought it was Madonna. It isn't. It is
Oh, wow.
Lenny Kravitz.
It sounds way too soft to be Lenny.
I know. Well, he's enjoying himself, if you know what I mean.
With Madonna, too.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.